Hello there. This is a quick demonstration of the web CAN bus interface and the website. To get to it, you just put in libhow github.io slash web dash tools slash can. The link to this will be in the description in the video. All right, so here I'm using Web Serial to talk to a device that's using the RMD Smart Servo application. It's just here because it talks over CAN bus. I'm going to reset it, and then before I unreset it, I'm going to connect. So these are some of the previous messages that I was sending. I'm going to undo that. We'll see there's a new one, and if I send a message back to it, it'll increment through its procedure. And then here we kind of go. You can see a couple more messages coming out. Basically, that particular demo requires a response message for every message it sends. So I'm just sending out a response message, doesn't have to be the exact one. And a couple of these are just additional messages to get feedback and that kind of thing. But as you can tell, this is getting back information. So every time I press enter or click transmit, I'm sending a CAN message to the device. And then every time I get something back, this is a CAN message from the bus back. And you can see it kind of doing the thing. I changed the timeout time to be around 10 seconds so that we can actually interact with it directly. And yeah, and you can see it's actually progressing through the program with all of these different changes here. I'm only sending zeros, that's why everything here is all zeros, but if I changed up the values, let me see if I can try that out real quick. I'm gonna reset it real quick. I'm gonna put a BB, I only got 10 seconds, so I gotta make sure. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. And then eventually, once it gets past the A2, which is it setting the direction to go and then waiting, I should be able to see something down here. Nothing yet. Let's give it a sec. Okay, let's see if we get anything. Doesn't look like we change anything here. Let me try this one more time. There isn't currently a clear button, which would be nice if we did have, so some later time we'll probably add that in. Let's see what happens. I don't think the data needs to be exactly the appropriate thing, or maybe it does actually. Maybe if I do 9C, it's supposed to be something else. Yeah, here we go. All right. So here we can actually injected data into the bus so that the driver can see it. And we can see things are changing here. So I decided to make sure I chose the appropriate command name. But yeah, this is pretty much how the system works. And then I can disconnect. These become available. The defaults will be 1 megabit for CAN bitrate, and then 152.00 baud rate for serial. And yeah, oh, also this little thing stays with you, so you can see what your type message, that kind of stuff is all doing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I plan to add a lot more features, a save button so you can save your content, a way to save the commands you've sent, as well as also, actually I can show you a couple of these. Let's go to libhow web tools. Go to some of the issues here. We have things for enabling the help button, downloading, restoring the command set, having a graph for the bandwidth, a bandwidth progress bar so you can see how much bandwidth is being used, save any previously sent messages, and be able to download that graph. So that's some of the exciting things that we're building up to later on, but this is what we have currently. So yeah, that's pretty much the web CAN bus interface. Oh, and this is all, last thing before I stop here, this is all offline. The goal is to not interact with any servers whatsoever. It's just an application that runs on any Chromium-based system. And that's it.